We're live. We're live. And so far, I'm joined by the fucking awesome and legendary Soulless Trenchcoat. And yeah, just a bit of an update in things. You probably saw my update video. But obviously, Sunday streams, I don't think I'm going to be able to do them anymore. So we might be talking about a new kind of layout for Sunday, depending on who comes in. But no, so glad to have fucking Trenchy back and on the channel, and yeah, just fucking missed you, and not just me. Christ Almighty, like it's like I don't know how to explain it. What TV show did they take the main character out of, and it just wrecked the dynamic of the show?
Well, that's
Can
a
you
few
think?
TV shows, but I, that's a few TV shows they did that.
What any you can think of that like really fucking that really kind of screwed it up, or
Well, I mean, there's that 70s shows, obviously, like the main one. There were other ones too, though. Like Being Human, I still like it, but like halfway through, they just took out the main cast, and there's like, oh, there's these three new people, and it's like it wasn't. They were fine, but like they weren't as great as the originals.
yeah. I didn't like what they did with the English being human. Switching them out because I like the old crew. I like the new crew as well. I like Tal and stuff like that. But by and large, I did mix the crew. But yeah, you're just fucking. I'm not going to compare you to Topher Grace because you're way more likable than Topher Grace.
Well, no, I don't think that applies. Like, I don't think this situation applies to the real life.
I think it does. I think it does because, like, it's just, we missed you, and it's not the same without you. Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's the same with any of you guys. Like, it's just, you know.
But yeah, so I'm gonna wait for some more folks to come in and just discuss what's going on. But yeah, you said you were watching Farscape. What do you think of it so far? And have you any
Yeah.
favorite characters?
I really like it. I I definitely see Guardians of the Galaxy definitely kind of took from it. But favorite characters is a tie between Aaron and Rigel. Hi, Jen.
Hi,
Rigel is
Tracy.
brilliant. Hey, gorgeous.
Darling. Hey, darling.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I got busy doing stuff, and I'm like, oh, I bet it's about time.
You dolling yourself up. She's always dolling herself up. Goddamn dame. She always has to pretty herself up. You look pretty enough. You look pretty enough.
Just enough. Oh.
Enough. If you're too pretty, then I'd have to be beating lads off with a fucking shit. But yeah, I know Trench is watching Farscape and he's watching some other new stuff. And I was just talking about the idea for the 90 stream, but yeah, he reckons Ethel won't be around as well, but we can work with whatever, and I can chat to Ethel another time because as he rightfully pointed out that fucking Ethel might be working. So
That's right. Yeah, I forget about that. I forget her schedule has changed too. That's okay.
But what I was saying to Trenchy as well that him being gone was like if the main character in the TV show left, like it's just not the same. What TV show can you think of where the main character left and it totally ruined it?
So good. I know there's been shows that have done that. MASH did that with Alan Alda stuck around, but when they did the whatchamadoo character Trapper versus BJ, I was a Trapper girl myself.
I think it was like Trenchy's like Richie Cunningham. He's like super likable. And it's like once Richie left, it's like, God damn it.
No.
But we missed you, Trench. Honest to God.
We did. We really did.
Not just me and Jen. Like I've had everyone go, hey, where did Trenchy go? And this isn't me putting pressure on you. Like Like fucking, you go whenever you gotta go, but you were missed. Christian was asking for you as well, right?
Yep, Christian said to tell you hello again. I talked to him today, and he said to tell you hello and that he missed you and that he'll be back soon. So everyone will be back together, hopefully, very shortly.
Yeah.
But DMC, if you want to hop in, you can, dude. I sent you the link.
Oh, we're live. Ah!
You knew we were live, you goose. Yeah, goosey goosey.
I did? Okay.
Yeah.
Say okay. I think I know where Jake gets that from now.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Jake. Jake's brilliant. He's the best. I was minding my niece and nephew today, right? And they were asking about Jen. And my nephew, who's like 7 or 8, he's go, how many guns has she? I said, Jen doesn't own guns. And Colin was like, are you sure she's an American? I'm like, yes, Colin, she's an American.
I have a feeling that that's like the whole, like, not just Ireland, but I think that's everybody, like, is impression of America. We all have to have a 3-gun minimum to even live here.
Yeah, if you don't have like a rocket launcher, under your bed, like, what's the point?
We don't piss red, white, and blue enough if we don't. Hi, Brian. Hi, DMC. Hi, Deacon.
Oh.
So did you miss this? Hi, Ben. You missed a couple of streams, darling. So do you miss it, or are you glad to be away from all of us?
I think she's referring to you, Trench, not me.
Actually, I was referring to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, okay. My apologies, Trench. No. I missed hanging out with you guys. I missed Trenchy. I missed you. I missed hanging out with Ethel. I missed everyone. Like I haven't been gone that long. I mean, like, when the fuck started Wednesday, so I was streaming on Sunday prior and stuff. So it wasn't too bad. And I was on American Werewolf in London. I was like, I know I missed you guys. I missed the bejesus out of you, and I don't think that I'll ever kind of not miss you. Like, it's grand to have a break. Like Trenchy said, it's grand to have a break and kind of collect yourself.
You missed the talk about sexist cars, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
I
did.
must have seen that.
You did. You would have. It was interesting, and David Hasselhoff.
You're doing Airwolf next week. Jen loves Airwolf.
Hi, Campbell.
Hey, DMC.
Hey. How's it?
DMC was my spokesman there when I had to fucking.
Hey, Trench.
When I had technical issues, DMC was like, okay, everyone, nothing to see here. Some technical difficulties. So I got to thank DMC, dude. You saved me bacon. I was like, oh shit, what do I do? Do I put up an announcement? And lo and behold, before I could do anything, DMC was like, due to technical difficulties. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I thank you for that, dude.
I'm your assistant, your PA.
You're my spin man.
He better be not your TNA, Marty. I'll cut him.
No. I'm sure DMC is sexy as fuck, but I don't back for the whole team. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like,
Not your bag.
No. But Trenchy, DMC, did you miss Trenchy while he was gone as well?
Yeah, I thought something was like missing, and now we've got the missing piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. See, everyone fucking missed you, dude.
Mm-hmm. Everybody did.
I missed you too.
Did you go on any wacky adventures, Trench? Well, in the real world, did you, from the online world to the real world, did you get in any crazy hijinks?
Oh, no, not really.
But sometimes it's cool to just chill out and be zen and just kind of think things. That's also cool.
Just take a fucking handy and not fucking
The
Not
handy?
fucking stressing so. Handy.
My hands are in position, Marty.
God almighty, she's ready.
Wait, where?
She's raring to go. She's always raring to go.
Uh-huh. Where's that lotion? Where's that olive oil? God damn it. I need to get an industrial size.
That's why you should have been there on the Knight Rider stream.
You're the only one that can kind of, you hold my tits and they kind of are lulled by, just Marty. They also get super excited, but then you're like, okay, calm thy tits. And then they jump in your hand and they're like, they'll lick you and then they'll be like, okay.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, you weren't there, Christian was there, there was no one there to stop her, and Sponge was making it worse.
Yeah. I love how everyone just deems you my handler, Marty.
Shit. It's like a lion cage. Where's the lion tamer? We have no one. This is just me approaching Jen with a chair, an upturned stool, and a whip.
I just bounce on you and get you and straddle you on the chair, Marty. Let's be real here.
Is this how Siegfried or Roy died? I don't know.
Everyone standing back, you Ethel Treadsheet DMC. Should we help?
No. Let's see where this goes. DMC, have you any content coming out or anything you'd like to do? Are you going to review any of the Trek series or anything like that?
I'm just watching the Enterprise and watching some content from Jen's channel and some other Dice's channel. So yeah.
Very cool.
But I mean, what about
But no content. No.
Would you not consider it? Would you not like fucking? You fucking proud with the best of us. Would you not consider doing?
Yeah.
Like, would you ever do recommended movies made in New Zealand, like the best Peter Jackson movies or the best movies based on Maori culture, or like what? Or maybe, sorry, I'm not trying to pigeonhole you, dude, but like, Jen, would you say there's a big emphasis in New Zealand cinema?
Yeah, there's interesting movies coming out really everywhere. I mean, you kind of you don't think about the big ones, but just because I'm American doesn't mean I'm not cultured, Marty. Like, I know I can find you guys on maps, probably 50-50.
Yeah, it's a bit sort of like weird. I'm like, in New Zealand, being more drawn to American and English stuff than our own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
maybe
like
we just don't make enough of it.
But like you've produced the Lord of the Rings movies. You've produced King Kong. You've produced
Black Sheep. Was it Black Sheep? The one sheep movie.
Yeah. Black Sheep. Xena. Would you ever try and maybe find out the location Xena was filmed at and do a little vlog?
Yeah, I'm down from the quarry where they built the castle for Lord of the Rings, so I could show some footage of that. I think it was from the two towers. I think. Yeah.
Very cool.
I think that'd make interesting content for a video. I'm not trying to fucking. Ben pointed out as well. Taika Waititi, another great export from your country. Like, what we do in the shadows. What we do in the shadows.
Yes.
Where DMC? Where was that filmed? Wellington. Was What We Do in the Shadows filmed in Wellington?
Yeah, it was actually in Wellington City because they showed some locations. Yeah, so right within Wellington. Yep.
And how's actually, if you don't mind me asking, how's your new gig? Everyone's getting new fucking jobs now, so like,
yeah, it's fine. Just because there's a lot to learn, and it takes. Well, I've been told up to 6 months to learn everything. Yep.
All right, but you're enjoying it.
But I'm just like taking each bit at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the. But like as Jen was saying, are you enjoying it?
Yep, because it's in the area that is enjoyable. Like community work, counselling.
Oh.
Also, DMC, no one watches my fucking channel, so if you want to break the fucking geek, work away as well. Fucking shite! No,
I watch your channel, Marty. Sometimes naked. A lot of times naked. All times naked.
I love you,
But-
babe, but can we keep this for like maybe our honeymoon or something? If I can getting your ghoulies off to watch me stream. Never mind. What the fuck?
That's the thing, growing up in New Zealand, it was mainly exposed to a lot of the American and English horror movies. Like, there's only been some that New Zealand ones that I've seen.
I get that.
But like again, do you? No, I genuinely think New Zealand can fucking punch up with the best of them. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
again.
Well, you can find, that's the thing, you can find movies from everywhere, even some places you don't necessarily think can really surprise you. Some of my favorite movies are foreign. I like that. I like them that they're foreigners, Marty. I'm fond of that they're foreigners.
But what I'm saying is like the fact that when you think of like Lord of the Rings or you think of Frighteners and that think of like they're big lavish productions. So when you think of big lavish productions, you're like, okay, United States, or maybe even to a lesser extent England. You don't think of New Zealand, like you don't. And that's not me fucking talking down New Zealand. It's pretty cool that like a guy, Peter Jackson, a guy who done slapstick kind of comedy, went from like Bad Taste and Brain Dead to fucking Lord of the Rings. Like,
It is very cool. It is very
That
cool.
that seems to be one thing I have noticed about New Zealand is we don't, have a lot of money like Hollywood, but we can make some good things out of limited resources, and that goes into things like sports teams. We can compete at a real high level with not much resources, like compared to Australia.
Like the fucking All Blacks, DMC, the All Blacks rugby team. Like you're the top tier. Like like Munster, our team Munster, the Irish Munster team or the French team, or like any team that has to go up against the All Blacks shits their fucking pants because they are the best rugby team on the fucking planet. I think like like rugby has picked up since Munster kind of done really well. The Irish kind of football rugby team have done really well. But is rugby big in New Zealand as it is outside it? Because your team has such a big impact in like the Six Nations and stuff.
Yeah, it's the number one sport, and even in cricket, like came in the World Cup second place out of all the teams. So we just lost, I think, by like one point or one run, you should call it. It was that close. Yep.
I can't stand cricket though. Honest to God, I find it so slow and so fucking boring. A friend of mine refers to cricket as Protestant hurling, but that's another story.
Now, why don't you foreigners just play football with them old pigskin? I don't understand that. How come y'all don't play football like Americans?
I get why Americans like baseball.
Yeah,
because
they don't go for the cricket. Like 5
days.
days.
We don't play football because we don't have like commercials for Mountain Dew playing every fucking 10 minutes.
Not to toot our own horn, but you guys don't understand. Like football is like a religion, Marty. Like I don't know nothing about cricket. Like I don't know how you can even play a game. They're such small little critters. How do you even like throw them? Like don't they fly?
Geez, I love you so much.
That animal with the stick.
No.
No, I'm just being an asshole.
Oh,
No, that's not how you play cricket.
I thought it was like in Rambo 3.
What the pig? The inflated pig bladder? No, Trench.
No, Trenchy, I was just, don't mind me. I was just being an
Christian?
asshole. Isn't it art? I think.
Is that Christian?
I don't think so. Sparky, is that you?
I think that's art.
That's
Well,
what I thought. Hi, Cara. Hi, Art.
Oh, the little leprechaun.
wait, Far and Away is art.
That's what made me think it was Christian.
That is Sparky. That is Sparky. That is Sparky. It took me a minute.
Where'd he go?
Sparky. God damn it, Sparky, get your ass back in here. I know that was you, you little shit. Hello, Sparky.
I will be keeping an eye on the Super Bowl because I do know the Jurassic World Dominion trailer will be played during it. So I'm gonna be glued to that. I think it's the middle of the month. Right, Jen?
Isn't it this Sunday, or am I wrong? Trenchy, do you know when the Super Bowl is? I thought it was this Sunday, but I could be wrong.
Oh,
Do they have like the halftime?
I'm
show?
not sure. I think they usually do it on a Sunday.
Yeah, I
How
think
many days does it go on for? Is it just the one day?
it's just the one day.
Yeah,
Okay.
one day.
Hello, darling. Say something. Say something, damn you.
Okay, I'm gonna kick. If Christian, if he don't say anything, I'm gonna kick you. See, I'm wondering now, was it a good idea to put up the oh yeah, Carnotaurus dude. I heard about that. So interesting, total side note. This is for any Jurassic Park or toy nerds. A bunch of toy reviewers had their videos taken down because in certain regions, in certain parts of America, some of the figures went on sale earlier than most. And these are new dinosaurs that are going to be featured in it. At first, they thought they got channel strikes from Universal. No, it was Mattel, the toy company, put a hit on these YouTubers' channels.
Marty, this
For-
is a real stupid question, but wouldn't it be like free publicity, basically?
Oh yeah, but that's the same with Disney. That's the same with it would
Oh,
be,
yeah.
but they're worried. They're like, oh, spoilers. But it's like, well, if the fucking stores are selling the fucking figures, why would it matter?
Yeah,
Like-
that would be my question.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Why would it matter if they've already, released it?
Yeah.
Everyone's
And,
seen it.
like, everyone was like, oh, fucking big bully Universal, and Universal turned around and goes, this is nothing to do with us. We want you to kind of talk about the toys and the figures and the comics and everything coming out. And Mattel are like, nah, it's us. We don't want you reviewing our figures till we say you can. It's
Wow.
like, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, and you're also alienating your fan base as well, because telling them what they can and can't do when it's free publicity. It's kind of a symbiotic relationship if they would go
Yeah.
along with it.
But fucking bullshit. I don't know. But yeah, I was watching. Dude, I was watching the Gaming Beaver, and he was talking about that today. So that kind of sucked. And Jen's laughing because I used the word beaver. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I know you too well. I know you too well, kitten. I love you, but you're like you're about as deep a reading as a fucking a pamphlet.
I'm a fucking deep person.
I know you're deep, but when it comes to your like in love of innuendos, it's like you can't subtly do an innuendo. You can't be like, it's like you say Charles Dickens, Dick.
Dickens.
Edgar Allan Poe.
All right, your Poe, Marty.
Ooh.
God.
Oh, sorry, Kara.
Well, okay, so quick rundown on my plans what plans for March or suggestions for March?
Well, I'm gonna get in handcuffs. Marty's gonna keep me to his bed. We haven't decided. Are we gonna use heated massage? Oh, you didn't mean those plans, did you, darling?
No, I didn't.
Wait, don't do that on YouTube.
Christian, if that's you, fucking say something or I'm kicking you.
Christian,
Can you hear us, bub? Maybe he's
yeah.
having technical difficulties.
Okay.
Let me.
I'll
You know
leave
what?
him for the moment. I just don't want someone flashing their dick
Wait,
on the stream.
you said he's in Texas, right?
Yeah, he's in Texas. You know what? Let me give me 1 sec, guys. I will give him a ring a ding ding and see what's going on. He might
Hold
be.
on, something came up in a private chat. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Mic not working.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, too bad.
Shit.
Too bad.
Gotta say,
I was
like, I
wondering if
know
it was the
Max
real
was having issues. Oh, my bad, DMC.
Well, I was just wondering if it was the real Christian or not.
Yeah, no, it is. Because that's a
Because
bit of an in-joke. That's a bit of an in-joke that no one else would get. Jen, hold the fort. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Bad idea.
Yeah, very bad. Marty should learn by now. Oh, that's very cool.
Tiny He-Man.
Very cool. I like
There
that.
was a New Zealand movie called The Ugly that you, Jen,
Oh, I
recommended.
love that movie. Oh my god, that is such an underrated movie.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's really good. It's very dark. I love that movie. That is like when people are talking about 90s horror, that is like at the top of my list. It's not my very top of the list, but oh god, it's good. It's really good. It's very psychological, very dark. Have you seen it, Trenchy?
Oh, no. I'd never... I think we had it on DVD because we had a movie called The Ugly, and I started it, but I fell asleep. But that was when I was a kid.
Yeah, I get that. I would recommend it, DMC. It's a really good movie. I forgot that was from New Zealand.
So is it psychological? Like Hannibal Lecter kind of?
Kind of. It's dealing with someone who's a serial killer, but it gives it some empathy. And one of the things I liked about it, it was one of the first movies, not just horror movies, but just movies in general, that the main character had dyslexia, and that plays a part in the story. And as a kid who grew up with dyslexia, that really had an impact on. Maybe I'm going in with the movie with a little bit of bias, but it's just a super dark movie, very psychological. It does have some brutality too. It's not an easy watch. It's not an easy watch, but it's a good watch. Have you ever seen it, Marty?
No, what's the basic premise?
It's basically just kind of showing why this kid became he grows up as a kid and he becomes a serial killer, and there's a little bit more to it, but I don't want to ruin it. And it deals with a lot of different things, and he was treated very unkindly, and it poses the question, do we make them or are they born that way?
The whole nature versus nurture. Nature versus
nurture.
Yeah,
right.
I'd read, Marty, that might be one we might want to do a serious chat on. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. It's really good.
I shall check it out. So I had a layout and a suggestion, but again, I'm not going to be holding dominion or sway over Sundays for the foreseeable future anyway. But once Ethel has finished her sci-fi vehicles, I'm thinking to have another 90s month. Starting off with Trenchy and Cara discussing 90s Spider-Man. How would you guys feel about teaming up doing that, Cara? How would you feel about doing that?
I'm fine with doing it. I love Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's why I suggest. Trench, what do you think?
Like I said, I'm down to do it. Like, yeah, whoever wants to be involved, like, yeah, we can do it. And I got, like, Mac in mind, too, because I know he loves, like, he grew up with 90s Spider-Man and X-Men and stuff. So, yeah.
The other suggestion, now it's up to Ethel. If Ethel wants to do something else, as I said, just the second week in March, the second Sunday in March, would be X-Files, hosted on Ethel's channel. So the first one would be on Trenchy's channel or Kara's channel, whoever would prefer. Then the second Sunday in March would be the Ethel's channel, which would be discussing the X-Files.
X-Files
Another
would be
person
a
who I
lot to say.
think.
Lot to say
Sorry,
about that.
DMC?
I would have a lot to say about X-Files because I watched it a lot.
Another person I think, and I don't know, is Jen good friends with her, or one of you guys good friends with her? But someone I think that would be beneficial for him into the X-Files discussion is a YouTuber by the name of Rustin Willpower.
I know her.
Yeah.
I know her.
So if you wanted to hit her up or suggest it to Ethel, it all depends on what Ethel wants to do, but Rustin Willpower is like an uber fucking X-Files fan.
And a super nice person as well. I love her. She's a super nice person.
She's super sound. So that would be another person to get involved. Then, Jen, you want to do Sex in the City, and that would
Have
be
you lost your mind, Marty? Have you lost your mind?
No, you want to do Sex in the City. Ethel's interested, and I think Karen from Ocean Chicks Film said she was interested, and maybe there's other people out there who want to discuss Sex in the City. And then the last week we'd be handing it over onto your channel again, via Christian discussing Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
So
he's excited about that. I don't want to speak for you, Sparky, but since you can't talk in that there microphone, I guess I will, because I got good way with words anyway. He's like super excited. But I still think, Marty, we need you on the Sex in the City one because you want to watch and just like that. You and Christian want to watch just like that.
No, we fucking don't.
I think I only saw one episode. And it was like, I was like shocked.
I get that. Hi, John.
John, do you want in on this, dude? There's a link up in the chat if you want to jump in.
When did Sex in the City? Was that like, that was 90s, wasn't it? 90s.
Yes, it was 90s. And then they just in the late 90s. It was in the late 90s. And they just did a reboot like this year. Well, not a reboot, but a continuation called And Just Like That. And like Marty really wants to see it. He's like, please, Jen, let me watch it with you. Come on, babe. And I'm like, no, Marty, let me have my womanly girl time.
I was actually following another show at the time, Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, that's another good one.
I followed that a lot.
Maybe that'd be another stream for another day that you could maybe host. I know a little bit about it, but I didn't follow it as closely as Sex in the City.
X-Files and 90s Spider-Man. That's the only one I got knowledge on.
That's okay.
You're not a Power Rangers fan, Kara, no?
Oh well, Power Rangers. I do know. Like I have basic knowledge on, not full knowledge. I have basic knowledge of because I did watch the series like younger, not the original series. I watched I still don't know what series it even is. I just know it was Power Rangers, and my favorite was the yellow.
I don't know if Christian, if you're in the chat, how many series is the Power Ranger? How many different Power Ranger series has there been?
Oh Jesus, a ton.
I remember there was the one with the jungle animals.
Mm-hmm.
Like they had jungle, like their robots were like cheetahs and shit.
I think Power Rangers started when I was in 3rd class in like primary school. Like 24 different versions of Power Rangers.
Damn, that's a lot of
still
Rangers.
going. Like they got a turbo or time one. Oh, my bad, DMC.
Some of it was filmed in DMC's neck of the woods as well.
That's right.
That's awesome.
I saw some episodes and I was just saying empty buildings in the background, like no one was in them. Something I picked up on.
But
a lot of explosions.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of explosions in the show.
Explosion smotions. Does any of y'all shows have it where one main character has to literally go like wrist deep into someone else's vajayjay to take out a diaphragm? My show does. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't think Trini Chan had to do that to Kimberly. If so, I think maybe the male demographic might have shot up for that fucking show. Like,
you never saw anything sad. Like the only thing is like the one character that has to do the dirty job says, "I just got my nails done." So.
and our view count just plummeted. Thanks, Steph.
Hey,
Funny He-Man.
hey, like wrist deep in a vajayjay. That's like a thing. I said.
Listen, people, ignore everything else. Just pay attention to the tiny He-Man. Tiny He-Man.
You could
Is
put
that
that up
the Mega Blocks one? Is that the construction? Well,
Yeah, this is the Mega Blocks figure. I got him today. He was like $2, so I just got him because I was like, might as well have a He-Man figure, even though not a big fan of the show, but I can use him.
Cara, would you ever do a room tour showing off your figures?
Yeah. It's not like a full room, I would say. It's more just a few shelves I would have to show, and it's a lot of Legos. A lot of Legos.
Like Lego, like someone, like if you didn't swear or anything, and you're not, I know you're not big on foul language or anything. Like younger viewers, like you'd let Jake watch someone like show off their Lego collection, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't have. I'm not one of those moms, Marty.
Cara, if you saw Jake's Lego collection, you would be green with envy.
Well, depends on how big that collection is, because I can tell you, I got a pretty big collection of my own.
Actually, I don't know how well this works, Marty. You might lose me, but I'm gonna take you guys on a tour real quick. La la la.
Yay! Tor Potter, yay!
Check this out, Cara. This is fucking awesome.
Okay, hang on 1 second, guys. Okay. I don't know if this is my son's
shit.
That's a lot of Lego.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of Lego. And then there's a little bit more on the table, and there's a few sets in the den because we don't have any more shelves. Like the kid has nothing.
God damn it, Jen. Come on. Why are you treating the child like he lives in the third world? You might as well give him a can with a piece of string to play with. You monster.
I know, but yeah, I don't know how well you guys can see all that, but yeah. So you'll love the Jurassic Park, Marty. So yeah, poor kid has nothing.
Definitely a big collection.
Yeah,
a lot of buildings. I don't have many buildings. I have more, vehicles and other stuff like that. Yeah, minifigures is mine. I think I have over 1,000 minifigures.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Well, I've been collecting for a long time.
So Trench, would you and Cara be up for doing the 90s Spider-Man tinsel?
I mean, yeah, she's down, I'm down, and we could definitely like touch upon the other shows as well. I mean, like, we're gonna be talking about Spider-Man a lot, but I think keep it fair, like X-Men should get a pretty, should be talked about,
Yeah,
like the whole season.
That's getting a revival as well, called X-Men 97. It's going to be on Disney Plus. It's going to be a sequel series to the 90s series, which makes me wonder. I genuinely wonder, are they going to do kind of the same thing with the 90s Spider-Man, or that kind of finished off on a fairly kind of like final kind of tone, like.
Well, it did, but the ending was more. He never found Mary Jane. At the end of the show, he was going to go find Mary Jane, and they never showed him finding her.
Oh yeah, Ben Grimm. That's what I was saying. It was gonna be like a sequel series too.
I mean, well, the guy, they might need to get a new voice actor because the Christopher Barnes, I forget his middle name, but I don't know what happened to him, unless if he wants to
dead?
come back. I'm not sure. Like, I would think so because he's. I don't think he's that old because he did like his first role was Little Mermaid, I think. Well, not his first role, but he was in the Little Mermaid.
Who was he in the Little Mermaid?
He voiced the prince, and it's
Oh.
interesting. He went from that to Spider-Man. I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
See, that's some fucking information you should save for You should store that trivia for the stream and go into it a bit deeper and stuff.
Oh, okay.
God damn it, Jane! God damn it!
You should have seen ahead with that one, Marty.
I walked into that one. In fairness, you're right, TNC. I just walked head first into that.
Good way to walk into something. Head first. I'm all about the head.
Lord Almighty.
I saw the Hills Have Eyes, the 1 and 2, the remakes. They're really good.
Ooh.
Really enjoyed
Yeah.
those.
I like the first one. The second one, meh. There's a really good comic book kind of prequel sequel that's set in between the two of them that explains how the town was affected by nuclear fallout and stuff. It was pretty good. Fox Searchlight done some really good comics. They done that Hills of Eyes comic. They done the 28 Days Later comic, and they also done Pamela, which is like the prequel comic. I showed Jen that shows Pamela's like early life before Jason was born and before the events of Friday the 13th. Really good fucking comic.
I really liked it.
Yeah, I think they're going to take elements for that for the TV show. Whether or not they actually fucking do the TV show, I hope they do.
Are you guys talking about the comics of Friday 13?
Yeah.
I'd like there to be a movie, like a prequel about Pamela. I would like there to be a movie.
Who would you cast as the young Pamela?
That's a good question. How young are we talking? Are we gonna go like, well, obviously before Jason, so fairly young.
Maybe 30s. What age was she? Okay, so
I always assumed she was a super young mother. Like that was always my headcanon with her, that she had Jason at a fairly young age.
Head.
Could be wrong, but that's just in my headcanon. I always imagined she had a young was a, kind of a teenage mom kind of thing.
Who would you cast?
I don't know. I'm not as familiar with the newer actresses as like the older actresses. Who would you cast, Marty?
I'm kind of the same as you. Trench, if you had to cast the young Pamela Voorhees, who would you cast? Because you're up to date with the young hip hop people.
Wait, how young are we talking?
Say late teens, very early 20s.
Oh, I don't know, cause it's hard to think like who would, because would she be crazy back then? Cause I don't know. I always thought like Pamela, from at least this is my interpretation of it, from like her performance, that she might have had schizophrenia before like Jason drowned, cause she was talking to herself and hearing his voice, and it always came up as like felt like schizophrenia. So I don't know.
Yeah,
That
she was crazy. She was crazy beforehand. I'm pretty sure the Pamela tapes confirm that.
Hey, Eric. Hey, dude. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, it was great fun talking about Total Recall. The only thing is, I was annoyed I didn't
Well-
get to do my Total Recall karaoke song. I made up this song for Total Recall karaoke.
You can
If
do it
anyone
here.
wants- I'm going to go to Mars in 2080. I'm gonna find me a three-breasted lady. Total recalling. I'll get you off to Mars.
I love those Johnny Cabs. Like he said, like, sue me, dickhead.
Christian made a good pick. Christian made a good pick for a Pamela Voorhees.
Grace Phipps. Who's Grace Phipps?
She was in. Have you seen Superhost yet? She was.
No.
She does crazy well. You should watch it. It's a fun movie, Marty. It's fun. Me.
Oh yeah, I
recommend
saw
it.
that. Yeah.
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 And she does crazy really well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a good idea. That.
No, it is a good
29,
choice.
yeah, she'd be actually cool. She kind of looks like Erica Deuce from Smallville.
A little bit.
Oh, the woman that played Lois.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Rick, I'm looking forward to talking Predator 2, dude, because I love fucking Predator 2. It doesn't get half enough fuck appreciation.
Smallville, the only time I really truly enjoyed Superman.
Oh, Smallville's
Superman's
great.
a good character.
Not for me much. Most stuff I've seen of him hasn't been too good.
What about the original? I don't know if it's the original, but the first movie with
The
Reed.
Donner movie.
Chris Ruth.
Yeah.
The very first, or which are we talking?
The very first. Yeah, the first
So the-
one.
Was that black and white series a movie?
Oh
No. I think
Christopher
that means the Richard Donner one from the 70s.
Oh, that one I have over there. Yeah, it's fine. Like I've seen it.
Lois
It's
and
fine.
Clark.
I was thinking that too.
Isn't it where like
King
Lex
King.
Luthor falls off a building and he goes in a coma? Like, he survives or something.
That was more fucking kind of Days of Our Lives than Superman. The Superman element took the backseat. Like Lois got pregnant and they were worried about the baby and just like, what the fuck?
Well,
Christian says Predator 2 is better than the first.
I used to think that
Hell no, Christian.
I think
Has
you had
Christian gone mad?
Yeah, he's gone.
hold
mad.
on a minute now,
Definitely.
hold on. I'm not going to go totally against Christian because they do flesh out the. I always see them as a companion piece. Like I love Predator 2. I love Predators. I love Predators with Adrian Brody. That's another cool one as well.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Oh, you need to check it out, Trench. It's pretty cool.
The Predator, that was terrible. That was gobshite.
Is that the one with autism?
Oh
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Christian made me watch that with him.
He had a robot
Shane
suit in that
Black
movie
thinking.
at the end.
Yeah, it was an Iron Man suit. Originally, that wasn't supposed to be the case. What was supposed to happen, and they got rid of him. So what was going to happen was Sterling K. Brown was going to betray them, and he gets shot by a general called Woodhurst, played by James Edward Alamos. And they get to take him back to Area 52, where there are a bunch of renegade predators that help them fight the upgrader, the armored assassin, or one of 60 fucking names the bastard had. And there was other stuff thrown out as well that I really liked. For example, that predator was actually a bad blood. He was a convict that was experimented on and a bounty hunter. He wasn't like an honorable predator. And there was other predator species as well as having predator dogs. There was spiders and there was monkeys and there was arachnid predators and fucking
Are they trying to make it like the Alien toys?
yeah, but more serious. But like there's a scene where they're on a motorway, a freeway, and they're fighting the hybrids, and it was pretty cool. But I got rid of that. So
But Marty, autism.
yeah, that's a superpower.
Mm-hmm.
Justice League, the animated series, had the best Superman. Let me get on a topic about that version of Superman. Yeah, he's good, but power-wise, he is very weak. And I feel like if you're gonna make a good Superman, at least make him strong, because Justice League, the animated series, Superman is always getting his ass handed to him. Like always. Like watch the
Not
show, he does a
necessarily.
lot.
Not
And he's seen,
necessarily.
he's seen
Well, not
technology
all
by
the time,
in
but
the
there's
post.
a lot of characters that just overpower him, and he doesn't even get to like.
Oh, fuck.
Hello, Brian.
Hey,
Brian,
that
how
just-
you doing?
yeah. What?
How you doing?
Okay, I was just watching a guitar stream.
Wait, you were watching a guitar stream instead of my stream?
Yeah.
Kill him.
I like how. Yeah.
Jesus.
They,
Fucking heartbroken, Brian. I'm heartbroken.
yeah, I mean, people are streaming at the same time. It's hard to, pick
That's
somebody.
no excuse. That's no excuse. What do you think this is? Fucking flavor of the month? Think that's what it is? I'm fucking kidding you, Grant.
Yeah, no. Oh, congratulations on your job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did you start working?
Yeah, I started last Wednesday.
Oh, how's it going?
I enjoy it, love it. I'm good at it.
Yeah.
My back is just, there's a lot of lifting, a lot of physical kind of lifting. There's no pallet trucks or anything there, so I'm lifting a lot of heavy boxes of toys and stuff. So that's an issue. I'll see how that fucking develops. And where did Trenchy go?
He said a thing in the private.
Oh, I see. People are slamming each other upstairs. Okay, no, it's all right, John. It's all right. We won't fucking exile Brian just yet. For now.
For now. There we go.
Well,
Trench, who's having sex upstairs?
Huh?
Why
Who's
aren't
having
we?
sex upstairs?
I don't know what's going on up there. I just muted because that's very loud. There's like slamming going on. I don't know
being
what.
slammed? Who's getting slammed?
I don't
Trenchy,
know.
no! Don't tell them about slamming. No, Trenchy, no!
Well,
You're
oh
falling
no,
right
they're
into
not
their
having
trap.
sex. They're slamming objects.
Look, Trench, if someone wants to hit someone in the arse with a giant dildo, who are we to judge?
I mean, I don't think they should be doing that in the kitchen though, but
Oh, the kitchen's one of the best places, Trenchy, because the table, the cabinet, you got all kinds of, depending on, I mean,
People
never, that's
never
wrong.
accept
Yeah, that's wrong.
never accept a sandwich from Jen in her kitchen.
oh, this is why I don't eat at the
A bit
table.
more stronger than mayonnaise. The bread.
Hey, that's my sandwich job.
No.
Another one to throw on our bucket list, darling.
You don't eat at the table, you say?
No. No
Oh,
one
yeah.
needs it's complicated. There's not really chairs up there.
I've heard in Japan, like if you walk and eat, I think it's considered rude. It's just a custom.
Right.
Because you were mentioning you don't when you eat you don't sit down, or am I getting you wrong?
Well, I sit down sometimes. Well, I
Yeah.
sit down most of the time.
Oh, okay.
Just not at the table. I mean, if we're hanging out in the kitchen, just stand up and eat. But
Oh, okay.
Man, I'm Golden Skeletor. Man.
Oh, I got John's package today.
oh yeah.
You got
Oh, by the way, it's John's birthday tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
He'll be well. He must be 49, I think, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I forget his age.
Oh, well, he's born 73, I think, because I was born 72. He was born 73, I'm pretty sure. So I think he'll be 49.
Yeah, Christian, I love the speech about everything. He lives in a world of cardboard boxes. That's a great fucking speech.
Yeah. Like Superman, I think he holds back because
Yeah,
it's
he's
like
like, yeah.
you know.
He's like a god
Yeah.
among insects. It's like, what the
then why does
fuck?
he get beat so much? Like
Because he holds back.
Because you couldn't have
no, in the animated series, he gets like beat to a pulp. Even when he's going like full, like you could tell he's going to his edge against Darkseid. He's just still getting whelped by him.
But the thing is, Kara, like there would be no jeopardy if he was like this unstoppable fucking force. Like you need to have an enemy that's able to fucking take him on. Like you couldn't have him just this fucking unstoppable kind of creature.
Well, that's what Doomsday was for. Except I am going to say this: Justice League, the animated series. I hate their version of Doomsday extremely. I hate that interpretation. I don't get it out of here. Get it far away from me. Take it to the moon. I don't want to see it. God, that was horrible.
My God, young lady, you have no respect for Bruce Timm's animated universe. Come on, in fairness, it's fucking masterpiece. It's a masterpiece.
Batman the animated series is where I'm sticking in that animated universe.
Okay,
Oh, but
fine.
you got Aquaman chopping off his hand to save his son, and then he puts a like hook there. You got Bizarro getting an alien puppy. Like the universe is great. You got Static Shock meeting up with Shaq.
What?
Yeah, Static Shock.
But
Not
you said he
Shaquille
meets up with
O'Neal.
Shaq.
Trenchy says he doesn't meet up with Shaquille O'Neal. Don't. It's not Shaquille O'Neal. He beats
Oh
up
no,
with.
yeah, he does. Yeah, he
Oh,
does.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Yeah,
So Shaquille O'Neal is in the DC universe.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay.
apparently. Well, he did play
You know who
Steel,
I am,
but
you
we don't.
spongy fuck.
You know what?
You
I'll
know
stick
me.
with Spider-Man the animated
I still have to
series.
send fucking Spongy's figure after fucking how long? Jesus fuck.
Hey, Sponge.
Hey, Scott. Hey, Sponge.
You know what they could do for if they were gonna bring back 90s Spider-Man, show his universe's version of Miles Morales.
That'd be interesting.
Because since he was 90s Spider-Man, he never had a Miles Morales. So Miles Morales didn't exist yet. So it'd be cool to see
Well,
that Spider-Man happen.
they're doing a Madam Web solo movie with Dakota Johnson, which I don't see why, but I guess Sony's
Madam Web,
doing.
I don't know if she works without fucking Spider-Man.
She doesn't. All she does is guide all the other Spider-Mans. I mean, there was a version where she used to be Spider-Woman, and then she became Madam Web. But besides that, Madam Web's job is just to help all the Spider-Mans throughout the universe.
Was
Where,
Dakota?
what,
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You go.
Oh, was Dakota Johnson in the Runaways, or am I thinking of somebody else?
No, that's Dakota Fanning. Dakota
Oh, okay.
Johnson was in 50 Shades movies.
Oh, okay.
And
she's Melanie Griffith's daughter, right?
And Don Johnson's.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Trenchy, if she's there to guide and help all Spider-Man, where the hell was she when Gwen Stacy was getting thrown off a building by the Green Goblin?
she's not supposed to interfere. She just shows up and tells them things.
Where was she during No Way Home? The whole multiverse was breaking. Where was she? Man,
I
she's
don't
doing
know.
her job.
They
Yeah,
rather
good
give
job,
her her own movie
What?
than actually put her in a place that
No.
makes sense.
Hold on a minute. She was actually coming through in one of the portals being opened.
Took her long. What? That took her long enough. So she was just coming through the portal. She couldn't have shot.
Yeah,
Isn't
well,
she
she couldn't
powerful
come
enough?
through. She was coming through to help, but Strange was actually stopping her inadvertently.
God damn it, Strange. You had one job.
Blame Strange and Madam Web. They're both to blame. Don't blame the one who actually caused the multiverse break. It's not Peter's fault. He's innocent.
I gotta watch that eventually.
You haven't watched it yet.
No, I gotta pirate it.
Do you know Green Goblin in movie?
Yeah, of course I do. I saw
Yay!
the trailer. I know Willem Dafoe's back.
It was best experience. Every second he was on screen.
Oh, Jesus, me elbows. John, I think oh, Brian, you're doing a pickup video, are you? Brian?
Yeah, I had to unmute my mic. Yeah, I just got today a package from John, because John was who was doing the streaming.
What's he said to you?
I got a bunch of movies. He was I can't remember who was the host of the stream. Maybe it was Jace. I can't remember.
It was Sasha.
Jace. Oh, Sasha. Okay. He went around his apartment and he was showing his movies, and then he says he's selling some off. So I bought some, and I think Sasha, Sean, and Jace, all four of us bought something from him. So I counted up the films. I think I bought 18 movies from him.
That's a lot of movies. How much money did you spend?
$245.
Whoa!
Well, I spend a lot on Criterions, like when they have sales, Barnes and Noble. So, but I mean, you're paying less for them anyways. So,
Jen, is that another carrot?
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Green.
You don't want to talk about the fucking carrot you're eating.
What carrot, Marty? There's no carrot. I worry about your eyesight sometimes, darling.
I was wondering
I
what she
know
was
it's a
snacking on.
popsicle, but a running joke is I remember Jen was eating a popsicle there, and I thought it was a carrot. I thought it was like a carrot stick. Yeah, just back. I was like, well, she just fucking bite it in instead of fucking sucking it. That's words
I'll
that will
remember
not be
that
uttered.
when you're
That
down
will
here,
be
I'm
a
up there.
sentence not uttered on our honeymoon night. You just bite the thing, don't suck it.
Oh, God.
You can't bitch and moan like the next day. You told me to do this.
Ah! 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 I already been circumcised. Ah!
I don't even want to understand any of that.
Let me see. Let me see.
Nom nom nom.
Num num.
Nom nom, the thing I will do to Trenchy's arm.
Wait,
Why?
what? What's
Usually
gonna do
not
now,
the
Carl?
arm that they like. Usually I find it other, they don't like num nums on their arm.
I don't want any of it. No, 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 no. No, no,
I
no.
shall bite you, Trenchy. I shall bite you. Bite you like my cat bit me.
Don't be biting Trenchy.
Nothing worse than a biting pussy. Nothing worse. You were gonna say something, David?
No, you said it all. You said all that needs to be said.
Are you gonna retreat into your hat?
No,
Again?
no, I'm okay. I'm okay. It comes to a point where there's like, there's very little that she can shock me with now. Although I say that, and then she'll just be like, she'll come out with some mental shit.
Well, I'm pretty sure after that one stream, everyone's gonna not pretty be shocked by much now.
My lady is wonderful. She has never said anything that is untoward or rude ever in her life. If anyone says otherwise, I'll punch him in the gut. I swear to God. Jen has never said anything rude. Right, babe?
Marty, are you seeing some other girl named Jen? I'll fucking cut her. I'll fucking cut her.
Stop threatening to cut bitches.
Fucking horse. Stay
So there
away
is
from
another Jen. She said to stop threatening people.
There's a wholesome Jen.
Oh God, wouldn't that be a horrible thought? Perish the thought, DMC. Perish the thought.
Do you think
It's
there's
multiple personalities.
Jen, do you think there's a universe out there where there's like a version of you that went to Catholic school?
Oh, definitely. I think you would.
And would you like to meet this version of you?
Well, like I was sort of. I was kind of raised Catholic because my mother. I had a very interesting religious background because my mother. Well, you've met my mother. You know my mother
Yeah.
and how her opinions are on that sort of stuff. But my father was Catholic, and sort of behind my mother's back, he kind of tried to teach me and stuff. So yeah, I have a very weird theologian upbringing, I suppose you could say. So.
And he failed miserably.
Mm-hmm. But I do like nunsploitation and nun porn, if that counts for anything. I'm a big fan of that.
We need to review. We need to review the new fucking Paul Verhoeven movie.
Yay! Okay, I'm down for it. I love him.
Lesbian
don't-
nuns in the medieval times. Yeah.
When did this come out?
I think
Come out.
2020.
I hadn't heard about it. I didn't know he
Yeah, I'll
was
double check.
anything.
Marty, did you say Paul Verhoeven?
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, what is this movie?
I'm gonna check. Give me 2
Oh.
seconds.
Okay.
Trenchy,
Another idea for Jen's trash fire.
Ooh.
One-eyed monster.
Ooh, that sounds up our alley. We'll definitely give it a go. We have a few movies we got to catch up on. But yeah,
It's
we'll
about
add it to the list.
About a possessed
Oh.
dick.
A possessed what?
Dick.
Duck?
Dick. Yeah,
Penis.
D-U-C-K?
a possessed penis.
Oh!
oh,
Yay! Whoa! I love
called-
penis.
Then it's
There's
called
a-
Vendetta.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
There's a movie about a singing vagina called Chatterbox.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh,
what?
I gave it to a
Are
friend of
these
mine. I
films
never
and where
watched
are
it.
you finding them?
Oh, that's an older film. That's an older film.
Um,
Marty, you've seen Chatterbox, right?
Maybe.
I've
It's
told
been a
you
while.
about it.
Jen, did you like it? Did you find it funny?
I thought it was a cute premise. It was. I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. But it was a cute premise. I like the idea. It's one of those movies. I think if they redid it again, it might work a little bit better. But it was a cute idea. It was a cute idea. A for effort. The execution was left a little something to be desired. But I didn't mind it.
I didn't see it. I gave it as a gift to a friend of mine, but another person, Rogers talked about it. I don't know if you know Roger, Channel Don Star.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Trenchy, you should watch that movie John's talking about teeth. You should watch it.
Oh,
That's a
I've
good
already
Don't tell him anything. What?
No, I've already seen Teeth.
What'd you think?
It was fucked up, but it was good. I like it when the dog eats the guy's dick. That's like a
So we have a one-eyed monster and Chatterbox. Those are interesting ones.
Oh, did you guys do
Ron Jeremy is in One Eyed Monster. I think he's like, isn't he from porn or something? Ron Jeremy?
Yeah.
He's in that.
Yeah,
Ron
I'm familiar
Jeremy's
with his work.
One Eyed Monster.
He's
Why is it called One-Eyed Monster? I was thinking Cyclops.
Like
No,
a
not
Cyclops. And then PFC Campbell.
Yeah.
Ron Jeremy's in One-Eyed Monster.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's
okay.
the one that has
because he's in a lot of not right at the moment, but maybe a few months ago. Well, maybe more than that. He was in a lot of big trouble. Like sexual harassment or whatever. I don't know. So there's something he got like charged by women or something.
like
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
That's weird. I've always heard he was a pretty good, pretty nice person. I hadn't heard about that. I've always heard he's
I just had an idea for a movie, right?
Jen, I just heard, I saw in the media that he was being charged for these treating people bad. So
I get that. I get that. Who knows the truth? What were you saying, darling?
Okay, so there's like a colony set in Mars, and like it's starting up. So there's families and there's a preschool, and there's a thing where they use a transporter system to send people there. But Jared Fogle escapes prison and goes through the transport system, but he's multiplied like 20-fold, and like he goes straight for the colony fucking preschool. So the only thing they can do is they send Edmund Kemper through the fucking thing to fight the Gerald Fogels.
What movie is this?
Greatest movie ever made. Ryan.
Wait, what movie is this?
It's called Edmund versus Gerald. You gotta check it out.
Edmund.
Does the head pop out of a sink or a garbage disposal, Marty?
No.
Damn it.
Edmund versus Jared. You gotta check it out, Brian. It's awesome.
Gerald?
What should be called versus Jared's? Because there's
Jared. Oh, Edmund versus Jared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's Edmund Kemper?
He was a serial killer. Well, a small serial killer. He didn't kill that many people. Very interesting. Had a horrible
Had
childhood.
sex with his man's head.
Yeah.
What?
I was working my way up to that.
Can't really work your way up.
very interesting.
She kept him locked up. She was horrible. Like not to excuse what he did, and he's a really super tall guy, very unnerving. And this is when
I was thinking the only way you could make him like an anti-hero or likable is put him against someone despicable like Jared Fogle.
Yeah, I get it.
Why is that army though? How is there an army of Jared Fogels?
There's
they
an
all
accident
eat the
with
Subway
the
diet?
transportation machine, and it clones him. It makes like 20 of them.
Are they all on the Subway diet?
Yes.
They
Cara,
eat
they all
fresh.
want to eat. They all want to eat fresh, and there's a preschool in the proximity of the facility.
Wait, what
Mom, was
the?
it just
Wait,
girls or
I
was it
didn't
boys
realize you were
too?
talking about Subway, Jared.
Yeah.
Trenchy,
Was it girls or boys?
you got to
Or
be the
both?
one to take them down.
Oh, Jen, you know Trauma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think Ron Jeremy was in a few of their
He's been in-
films.
He's been in everything. He's done mainstream porn and trauma.
I have a friend who was in Citizen Toxie. I don't know if you know. It was I think it's the fourth Toxic Avenger movie.
Uh-huh.
He had a
I'm
bit
familiar.
part. But,
Oh,
but
very cool.
Yeah, I think he's talked to Ron Jeremy. Yeah, I've heard that. I mean, I
He's a
thought he was
great
a nice
date
guy.
movie.
I don't know. I just heard all this new stuff about him. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, you never know. Everyone thought Cosby was America's dad, and then you find out other stuff. You never know.
Trenchy, would you agree Teeth is a great date movie?
I guess so.
If you're me or Marty, it would be. If you're a couple like me and Marty, maybe.
Oh, Jen,
Yeah,
did
he
you
was-
hear that Bob Saget died? We were like only talking about him like several weeks ago, and then he died. I'm not sure what it was. Health complication.
Yeah, it was very unexpected, very sudden. It was too bad. You never heard of him raping women with Spanish fly.
But that's a shock because it wasn't that long after we just talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
The story came up.
Yeah, it was kind of eerie.
Wait, the charges were dropped on who?
On Ron Jeremy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I don't know. I just saw stuff in the news and I didn't know what to think.
Yeah.
Sure, fucking Cosby was let out via a fucking a misdemeanor kind of thing.
Technicality kind of thing. Yeah, they
Yeah.
fucked up. He's
Yeah.
not innocent, but
Jen put me onto a really good documentary called We Need to Talk About Cosby. And his cell was next to Manson's. Kemper's cell was next to Manson's Christian.
I wonder what they talked about.
He did not like, nobody liked Manson because he was full of shit. Manson just like fucking, Manson was just full of himself.
I don't think they could put another prisoner in the same cell as Manson.
No, but if they were like by each other, they might have talked.
Why don't they put him in a cell with someone else? I'm pretty sure that person would have a smashing time with their skull. Which I say, he kind of
Kemper would have fucking killed him, but Kemper was weird because he seemed very fucking. He's considered the model prisoner for a dude who fucked his man's head. He was considered very docile.
That's usually how.
He
usually
need-
how it goes.
Jeffrey Dahmer
Manson needs.
Oh,
Was it Manson or was it Dahmer who got killed in prison?
Dahmer.
Yeah. Manson needs the Dahmer treatment.
Manson's dead
dead.
now. He
Why?
died in natural causes, Cara.
Damn it.
he died.
He got so many fan mail and wedding proposals from women.
They should have let someone kill him. They should have let him die of natural causes. He should have got bludgeoned to death.
Cara, I think when that happened, the event happened back in the 60s. They almost him and his family almost got the death penalty, but they switched it at the last moment because I don't know, maybe they're going to get the death penalty and then they changed the laws, so they ended up in prison.
Yeah, it could have been that they were in a state that had the fucking penalty overturned or something, but I digress. He was a fucking nutball who had his followers murder people. So fucking piece of shit. I hope he's rotting in hell.
Hey, I didn't want him to have like life in prison or the death penalty. I wanted a prisoner to go in there with like a dumbbell or something and just bash his skull in.
That almost happened to Ramirez. He was almost beaten to death in the street. The police had to save him.
Yep.
Is he
It
dead?
was because of mob. It was people were scared, and they the cops were doing stuff, but not fast enough, and people were scared, and like a mob literally formed, a vigilante mob, and the cops literally saved his ass. Which I
Yeah.
think some of the people were like,
Evil dies tonight.
basically, yeah.
The cops just missed him because I think they thought he was leaving, so they were checking the bus that was leaving, but he was coming off the bus that was coming back.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Is he
and,
alive?
I think so, isn't he, Marty?
I thought he got death penalty, but I'm not sure.
I think he does, but I think he's still alive. I know that was another
I'll
one.
check it. I'll check it. I'll check it. Cool your jets, guys. Cool your jets.
It's not my jets that need cooling, darling.
Yeah, it would appear the motherfucker's still. Oh no, he died. He died June 7th, 2013.
Okay.
Yay!
Yay.
How old was he?
I'll check for you now. Give me a second. 53. He died from fucking. Ramirez died from complications of secondary B-cell lymphoma at Marion General Hospital in Green Bay, California on June 7, 2013. He also had been infected by chronic substance abuse and chronic hepatitis C with a viral infection. At 53 years old, he'd been on death row for more than 23 years, and by some estimates, he would have been in his early 70s before his execution was carried out due to lengthy appeal processes.
I've seen some documentaries in America on death row. It's really eye-opening. Like they're only allowed out for I think 1 hour a day. Fuck in their cell, like the size of it, you go absolutely nuts in there.
Well, I mean, most of them are already nuts who are in there.
No, what you need to do is I call it cocaine tiger hotel, okay? So you get 6 or 7 of these guys and you put them in like a fucking mansion or a hotel with 29 rooms. All the doors and windows are locked and barred, right? And there's no windows in the interior. There's a couple of scarce bits of furniture and stuff. But in the center of the main hallway is a cage. And in the cage is a tiger on PCP and heroin.
God.
And the last guy...
And Spanish fly?
Huh?
And Spanish fly?
No!
You got to make sure the tiger's really hungry.
Jen, that's season 2 for the silverback male gorilla.
Okay.
Wait, do they get like frying pans to fight the tiger with?
Anything they can use, but they're not allowed. There's no real weapons left there. They just the last person who's alive gets just a life sentence.
You gotta make sure that they can't get out of the mansion. Like they can't just go out the doors.
Oh yeah, no, it's
or the
barred.
windows.
It's barred. Second season is all going to be rapists.
Yeah.
And as Jen said, right, the second one will have a silverback gorilla on Spanish fly, and
Oh God!
he's been given Spanish fly, and he's been given about 7 or 8 kilos of Viagra.
And ecstasy.
Yeah.
What is Spanish fly? I think I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is.
It makes you horny as fuck. That gorilla's going to be love buzzing. And just the first guy he's seen is he's getting his arse torn open.
It's a drug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of it. It's just I don't know what it is.
What do you think, TMC? Second season. Serial rapists getting accosted by a horny gorilla.
Yeah, in the third season, if one of them wins, I mean, they just get out of there alive. They get a hot poker up the bum.
What if the animal what if the last one gets killed by the animal before you're able to get him out of there, so he gets served the life sentence?
It's got potential.
You know what season 3 should have? We should give
people.
Trenchy a machete and he just goes chasing them around.
No humans. No humans. I don't want people getting harmed, both physically or mentally. The third season. I have an idea for the third season, but it's a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy.
We'll put
Come
armor
on,
on Trenchy. It'll be fine. We'll put armor on him.
Trench?
Komodo dragons.
No, not a Komodo dragon. I was thinking something a bit more interesting.
Oh, what you thinking?
Scorpion.
Crocodiles.
No. So
Scorpions, tons of scorpions.
Not snakes. Don't say snakes, Marty.
No, I'm not saying snake. Will you just let me? Jesus Christ! Right. So, the thing is, okay. So, there is mustard gas slowly seeping into the house. Okay.
Gotcha.
There's a lock on the door. One of the convicts has the key surgically implanted in his stomach, but none of them know which.
Gotcha. Let's
And
start.
each of them are given box cutters.
Oh, that
So we're doing-
reminds me of
That's
the
gonna
Dark
be a
Knight.
blood
Yeah,
bath.
We're doing Saw?
basically.
Isn't the Dark Knight had that sort of kind of thing to it? He's in the Joker's in the jail cell, and does he have somebody else?
Yeah, but it's not a bomb. It's keys. It's just keys to the cell.
I can't remember exactly what happens. He's in the cell, and he gets out, but he has a guy that his body. I can't remember. Something happens.
There's a bomb in his stomach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the phone because he's like screaming about how the person said the voices would go away. And he says it hurts, and then he like falls over, and they're like checking him. They see the phone, and it rings
I
and
want
explodes.
my phone call.
Trenchy, are you gonna be the next Joker? Are you gonna say we live in a society?
Nah. There are better people for that.
But what? Confusion.
What's the fourth season, Marty?
Fourth season. I'm thinking that there's one scuba tank. There's like a massive pool that's slowly filling with water, and there's 10 lads there.
Sharks.
No
What if
sharks.
one of them swims to
Picking
the
it up.
Or
Netflix.
scorpions. Because scorpions, you can't find them easy.
Well, scorpions would just drown in the water.
Oh no, I'm just thinking one season. They're just if you have a mansion, you can have scorpions because they can hide easy, so that prisoners would be really scared because they just can't tell where they are.
Being picked up for 8 seasons.
You should have a room where it's like a big old room, and it has like one scuba tank and one knife, and there's like 10 or 5 dudes who are like the worst of the worst people, and it just starts filling with water, and then halfway through it filling with water while they're all fighting over the knife and the scuba gear, like the scuba tank, you throw in a shark into the water, a starved shark, so when it goes in there it's gonna kill him. And then for good measure just throw some crocodiles in there as well.
Wait, Marty, do you guys have like PETA in Ireland?
Yeah, we do. I'm not. I'm going to make sure nothing happens to animals. I wonder could we infect the prisoners with Crohn's disease? Because they recently found out what the cure for Crohn's. I would never want to get Crohn's disease.
What is it exactly?
It's not that it's major fucking distortment of the bowels and stomach, but they figured out a way to stop it. And no, I prefer to die.
What's the way to stop it?
Consumption of fecal matter.
Truly?
Whose fecal matter?
Why would I make that up?
Trenchy's fecal matter.
Well, no. What?
There are several clinical studies investigating fecal matter transplants as ingestion fecal matter transplants as a cure for Crohn's disease and IBS.
This puts a whole new spin on Sallow.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, in Japan,
an FTM has been proposed as a cure for depression, anxiety, alcohol addiction, obesity, and cancer. No one like. There's even an article here. What are the benefits of eating poop? Like healthier bacteria. No.
But Japan does it. They made shit steaks. They're collecting poop and making it into steaks and selling it.
People drink urine. Because that movie, Ryan's Daughter.
Why are we talking about this? This is disgusting. No.
Ryan's daughter,
Marty.
What's her name? Ryan's daughter, the woman that's in that film. I think I saw in the special feature. She drinks urine. In real life.
You're gonna make me throw up. Trenchy, where are you? I need to throw up.
Sperm on their face because it's meant to.
What? No, I'm not gonna do throw up.
That would be more audition.
Well, we're all talking about eating nasty stuff. So, Trenchy, are you hungry?
So is eating shit, apparently, John.
Oh yeah, Waterworld. You're right, John.
I'm surprised there's a channel at this point. The stuff we've been talking about. God.
What? You'll never talk about drinking urine before?
No, Trenchy. It comes up all the time. It's just so casual.
Brings a whole new meaning to the term. I'm out for the night to get pissed.
Well, I mean, golden showers are a thing too.
Leave
Leave it to the German to bring this up.
Cara, don't be judgmental. My girlfriend's German. She can't help bringing up the fucking topic.
I'm part German.
That's why I'm going to be wearing a
Adolf Hitler.
What?
Can we talk about the good Adolf Hitler from Nambia?
Now the channel's dead. Now there's no more channel. Good job, Trenchy. Now there's no more channel. No more channel now, Trenchy.
A good thing. There's a guy called Adolf Hitler Unananan, and he lives in Nambia, and he became the president. And he's promising he's an okay guy, and he doesn't want world domination. His dad just named him that because he didn't know what it meant. But there's a good Adolf Hitler to fight the bad one. Well, the bad one's dead.
Marty, you know what would be a great date night?
What?
You and me in the shower, you in a raincoat, and we could set up the laptop to Singing in the Rain.
Well, that's quite tame for
you're gonna have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah, I know. Or no, you're gonna be turning off all your pipes. No liquids. I think this is the second time you've said no liquids. I think the first time was when we were watching Elsa. Well, you said you were pretty, desensitized to stuff I'm
Yeah, I am at this stage. Fuck it. What can you do?
saying.
Chunchy.
Singing in the rain.
Singing.
They should make a porno, Marty, with the "Singing in the Rain" song. Like a golden shower scene, and singing in the rain. Yeah, that would be.
No.
Yeah.
No golden showers. I know what that means. No.
Would have put a whole new text. You could do a real high production value, like the Star Wars thing, and have them do a whole production, and then just have yellow rain coming down.
That would have to be done by an extreme company. That'd be the same company that'd do skull fucking in their fucking Pirates of the Caribbean pornos, where
You could.
you actually got porno models with one eyes getting dicks in their empty sockets and shit.
You've told me about that. You build a high platform and you give guys a bunch of beer and they're just the production crew for the rain, and then have someone with a yellow for some reason a yellow umbrella, and just doing a choreography while the guys are going away.
You need a for yellow though. Hey, Brad.
Why would anyone want that? Why would anyone want that?
That's king shaming, Cara.
I don't want to get peed on by a guy. That's not what makes me attractive.
Well, we can have women do it if you'd rather. I mean, I'm not saying it has to be.
No, I don't want anyone peeing on me.
Because
no one's gonna pee on you.
Stay away from me, all of you. Stay back. Stay back with your yellow rain.
You have purple rain. Why not yellow?
Wait, we don't pee on people that I know of.
I wouldn't even let Trenchy do that.
Well, I'm not gonna pee on you.
You stay away from me, Trenchy. Stay away. I'll chloroform you.
Well,
No.
yeah, yeah, Cara, do a fucking Bill Cosby. That'll really fucking ingratiate you.
I'm not doing a Bill Cosby.
You just said you were going to chloroform Trenchy.
Well, that's not. I'm not sneaking into his drink.
How are you going to do it then?
Well, if he's coming at me to pee on me, I'm gonna cover his face with a pillow.
What?
That's not chloroforming. That's smothering. That's murder.
Whatever, it works.
What?
No.
Poor Trenchy. Oh, poor Trenchy.
Trenchy, only somewhat normal stuff. Trenchy, that is that. I'm not into the yellow rain.
That's fine.
What?
Other stuff is fine, Trenchy.
What? No.
Trenchy.
Oh, guys, there's a movie coming out about Elizabeth Holmes called The Dropout. Do you guys know about Elizabeth Holmes?
I don't think so. Wait,
Okay,
should I?
Elizabeth Holmes claimed to have invented the most revolutionary blood-taking device ever called Theranos. And it was supposed to diagnose people with a single print. Yeah, it didn't work. But
now I know what you're talking about.
Investors. She had so many investors, and she screwed over so many people.
Okay,
And as
now
a result, women ended up missing their smear tests and stuff. They got wrong smear tests, and kids got wrong diagnosis and stuff. It looks cool.
I remember now that it rings a bell.
It was like a big scandal.
She was obsessed with Steve Jobs, so she put on a fake Steve Jobs voice and stuff. But no, it looks interesting.
Airwolf.
What?
Airwolf.
Are you going to be joking about poor Jan Michael Vincent and him having one leg?
I'm gonna save it for this stream though.
I knew a cat with one leg.
I'm a plane. You can't see me right now, but I'm running around the kitchen and my arms. I'm a plane. I'm a helicopter, and I'm tipping over. And oops, there goes my leg.
Trenchy, talk to my girlfriend, please. Tell her to calm down.
What?
Just say something to Jen to calm her down.
I don't know what to say.
Trenchy, all you have to say is the word baked potato.
No, I don't know where that would lead us, but probably not good places.
Would it be
Bake.
a piping hot baked potato?
Yes.
Tara, you're just making things worse.
Yay!
See, this is why I didn't want to do it.
Marty just tip over like the thing and go, wee, my legs.
I'd start fucking throwing potatoes at you, Jen.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Can I throw potatoes at Trenchy?
Oh, no, Trench is sweet. Don't throw anything at Trench.
I tell you what. If you want to keep it regionalistic, right, Cara, throw kiwi fruit at DMC. You okay with that, DMC?
No, top of the morning to you.
No, fucking kiwis, you prick.
Why are we torturing poor DMC?
Because I don't
No
know.
kiwi fruit. No.
I'm tired of being the one fucking non-American that's getting picked on. Time for DMC to fucking. I was gonna say DMC.
No, that's not my nickname for Marty. Brad, no.
I don't think we need to know the nicknames. I think there would be a channel left if we knew them all.
Jen's nickname for me is the coat stand.
Mm-hmm. I love a good old hunk of wood.
Yeah.
For me, it depends on whose hunk of wood it is.
Same.
What fucking hunk of wood would it be, Cara? Come on, in fairness.
Well, well, a lot of the people. Well, yeah, a lot
Are you
of people.
calling my girlfriend a slut, Cara?
No, I'm talking about me.
You're saying she's gonna
Me.
be doing a lot of the people. Jesus Christ.
Me.
Cara.
I was talking
No,
about me.
Not
I'm
on camera.
actually a
talking
very
about me.
monogamous person.
And you say my girlfriend is as loose as the wheels of a Pinto? Come on. Come on.
Hey, I didn't say shit.
Marty has brought bats out on streams before.
Wait, bats?
If there's gonna be a whore in this stream, I'm taking that spot. You can't have it, Jen.
Not those kind of bats, Trenchy. You were there. Remember when Sasha said something and he went and got a bat?
Oh, a baseball bat. That makes more sense because I thought like bats was a German thing, like the
Have you
German.
gone into a cave to retrieve some bats, Trenchy? Because that's what it sounds like.
Her
Oh,
nickname for Marty is Wee Little Fella. What?
Fuck you, Christian. Do something about the boy, Marty.
Fuck us. He's growing at an expanded level. He's going to be dead before all of us.
That's okay. I've got two of them.
No, I shall live forever. So I will outlive all you, including.
We're not
everyone in
talking
the
about
chat.
you, Tara. Jeez, let's get with the program.
I will be alive 1,000 years from now, as I was 1,000 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, what?
Right. So Kara is our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not that at all. I'm just an immortal creature that's been around for centuries, looking for goats with trench coats.
Oh, Jesus.
I murdered half of them. Out of blind jealousy.
DMC, have you anything to add to Kara's revelation about her immortality?
I'm lost.
As you should be.
That's like the Bible.
No, no Bible. No.
You're quoting
No.
the Bible, Cara. Jeez, we never knew you were a fucking holy roller, but here we are again.
No Bible. Keep it away. It burns.
Fuck you, Christian. And I was missing you too.
It's grand, don't worry. We're going to be laughing when you move to Ireland and you just leave him with an unscrupulated mounted debt. It's just like, there you go, boy.
No, he
By
wants
the way,
to come.
Christian, enjoy the payday loans. Wait, what?
I think he's coming with me though. He really wants to come along and be with us.
Adventures. Yay.
I'm sure your parents would love him, Marty.
Ah, yeah. They'd be delighted.
Christian Brad says you can come live with him.
Oh, that's a fucking sitcom in the making right there.
You know, be a sitcom in the making. You put Trenchy. You put
Wow.
God, I'm forgetting names.
Why me?
You put Trenchy. You put why can I not remember your name? I'm trying to remember it. You're in the comments. Why am I forgetting names here? It's the guy with the Power. It's the guy with the Power Rangers.
Christian. You mean Jen's son?
Yes, Christian. I had a brain fart, so me forget.
It happens.
You put him, you put Trenchy, and you put Crocodile in the same house, and you see what happens.
Marty, did you see what Christian just typed?
Christian, just go with it. Look, Brad gets lonely sometimes. And you know what? You need something to bond over. So, like, just dress pretty for Brad. Just.
He'd make a real pretty girl.
Look, I'm telling you right now, Christian, if you ended up in prison, Brad would protect you. Don't worry.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to America now.
Why would you want to come here?
Well, there's Jen, but there's so much to do in America.
And there's Trenchy, who you can
and there's the
also
trench coat.
there's the trench coat, and you can you can take him to the top of Mount Rushmore.
And not chloroform, Cara, right? Not chloroform, Frenchy.
I guess not. Fine. No chloroform.
I don't know. Chloroform can be kind of hot under the right circumstances.
Jen,
No,
don't
Jen,
encourage
Jesus
her.
Christ. We do not.
Trenchy, it'll be romantic. We'll go on a romantic
No.
adventure, like in movies.
No,
You'll be
no
passed out for half the time and tied up, but romantic.
That's my boy. I like that, Christian. I like that you ask if you're going to get paid. That's my boy. I'm proud. I know I don't tell you this a lot, Sparky, but I'm proud of you.
Get paid for what?
Him and Brad are having a thing.
Well, if you get money out of it, is it worth it? How much money are we talking?
Yeah, that's exactly the right question.
You gotta wager that price, Christian. You gotta wager the price.
How much does lube cost nowadays? the real question we have to ask. Like, you could be a cheap bastard and just spit in your fingers and go, off you go. But like,
Brad, if you're gonna make him dress in a Robin outfit, we're gonna have to talk a little more serious money. I mean, anything cosplay, you got to pay overtime.
what
So they're gonna be Batman and Robin?
Special tricks, specialty tricks. Is that what they call it, Jeff?
Wait,
Yeah.
Trenchy, did you just say you're going to be Robin?
No, I just said they're gonna be Batman and Robin. Cause you can't have Robin without Batman.
No, Trenchy. No, Trenchy. As John Steele says, they're going to be Batman and Robin.
Oh,
Robin.
Brad, he might take you up on that, depending on which action figures.
Wait a second, Trenchy, you just made me realize something. I don't need chloroform. I just need a Harley Quinn sledgehammer.
Look,
Oh,
no,
great.
Clara, stop trying to knock out and molest Trenchy, okay?
But how else am I supposed to get him? Is there normal means? Normal
You'll get
means?
someone
What
else.
are we talking?
Maybe you are aware that Trenchy can decide who he wants to be with, right? It's up to him.
This sounds like a concept I'm not familiar with.
He's not for sale.
Damn it, we're selling someone else in the fucking chat.
And with that, I'm going to end the stream here. No joke.
Did you miss this?
I did. I better end it though before Cara lands herself on some watch list. I'll chat to everyone later. Big thanks to Jen for dropping in. Big thanks to DMC, to Trenchy, to Brian, to Cara, to John Steele in the chat, to Brad. Thanks, Brad, for coming in. Big thanks to Ben Grimm. Christian was in the chat as well. Big chat to everyone. Big thanks to everyone. And who just jumped out there? DMC just jumped out. He's probably getting lunch. Fun Sponge was in the chat. Hey, Internet, Eric here. Eric was in the chat. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to end it here, and I'll probably be back again Saturday. Myself and Jen, we intend to be reviewing Stone Cold. So keep that in mind, and yeah, have a good one. Take care. Good night.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. And remember, don't let Cara chloroform you because you don't want to get upset. Bye.